जय श्री श्री गुरु गौरांग गंधर्विका गिरिधारी जी की जय। जय श्री श्री गुरु गौरांग श्री राधा मदन मोहन पंचतत्त्वात्मक श्री गौर हरि की जय। जय श्री श्री गुरु गौरांग श्री राधा नयननाथ जी की जय। जय श्री गौर नित्यानंद प्रभु की जय। जय श्री जगन्नाथ देव की जय। जय नित्यलीला प्रिस्तोम विष्णुपाद परमहंस तत्तरसचिशिला भक्ति बल्लभ तीर्थ गोसाई महाराज की जय। जय तदीय तिरुवाप्ति पूजा महामहोत्सव की जय। जय नित्यलीला प्रिस्तोम विष्णुपाद परमहंस तत्तरसचिशिला भक्ति दैता माधव गोसाई महाराज की जय। जय नित्यलीला प्रिस्तोम विष्णुपाद परमहंस तत्तरसचिशिला भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोसाई प्रभुपाद की जय। जय परमहंस शिला गौर किशोर दास बाबा जी महाराज की जय। जय शिशिला सच्चिदानंद भक्ति विनोद ठाकुर की जय। जय वैष्णव सार्वभौम शिला जगन्नाथ दास बाबा जी महाराज की जय। जय श्री रूपानुग गुरुवरे की जय। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसदि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। जय श्री राधा कृष्ण गोपी गोवर्धन वृंदावन श्री राधा कुंद श्याम कुंदात्मक श्री ब्रज मंदिर की जय। जय श्री नवदीप धाम की जय। जय श्री पुरुषोत्तम धाम की जय। जय श्री बलदेव सुभद्रा जगन्नाथ श्री सुदर्शन चक्र जीव की जय। जय श्री वृंदा देवी तुलसी देवी की जय। जय सर्वविघ्न विनाशनकारी श्री नृसिंह देव की जय। जय अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। जय समागत भक्त वृंद की जय। जय श्री हरि नाम संकीर्तन की जय। गौर परमानंदे हरि बोल। वंदे हम श्री गुरु श्री जुता पादकमला श्री गुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्री रूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्यदेवं श्री राधा कृष्णपादान् सहगण ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च। Today is the disappearance day of our Gurudev. I put there on Facebook on wall this song which we are singing. You can follow if you want. Asamahi nivasahi patyarase Dhanadatri Shiromani Putra Shubham Shiva Pujana Sadhana Shuddha Gunam Pranamami Sada Guru Tirtha Padam Jita Komala Champaka Gauratanum Mriduhasya Mukho Jwalatushta Hridam Shamadanya Gunam Jati Beshadharam Pranamami Sada Guru Tirtha Padam Prabhu Madhava Deva Kashishavaram Guru Goshti Samadara Dasya Param Sujanadrita Shamsana Puja Padam Pranamami Sada Guru Tirtha Padam Viraharta Guru Girirajate Brigupatai Haraghunata Samam Hariseva Kapura Kaprana Dritam Pranamami Sada Guru Tirtha Padam Anukaryara Kirtunair Hari Ballabhatam Pranamami Sada Guru Tirtha Padam Guru Gaurava Bhaskara Dipti Nibham Matamandira Rakshana Yatna Yutam Paramartara Samrita Panaratam Pranamami Sada Guru Tirtha Padam Harikirtana Nartana Matamatim Vrajabhava Vibhavita Gaura Hritam Giridhana Modana Parvayutam Pranamami Sada Guru Tirtha Padam Prabhu Madhavam Ipsita Kritya Kritam Charankita Gaura Padam Sukritam Kumudakya Bhakti Binodapatam Bhajanorjita Naishtika Shandapadam Tarudhikrita Shobhana Dharya Dharam Pranamami Sada Guru Tirtha Padam Mukapadma Puri Vachana Dharanam Tava Paschima Desha Shubhangamanam Pratipadana Gaura Katam Amalam Pranamami Sada Guru Tirtha Padam Raghunatha Sujanmatito Navamim Satito Jananam Guru Tirtha Varam Shubhadam Shamadam Rasadam Sadayam Pranamami Sada Guru Tirtha Padam Jati Tirtha Guru Shiva Kalpataro Kripaya Kshamatam Vrijinam Satatam Sharanagata Palaka Pada Vibho Pranamami Sada Guru Tirtha Padam 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 Jaya Gurudeva 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 Jayanilo Premadhana Karuna Prachur Hena Prabhu Kotha Gela Acharya Thakur Kaha Moro Saruprupo Kaha Sanatan Kaha Dasa Raghunatha Patita Pavan Kahamoro Bhata Jugo কাহা কবিরাজ একা কালে কথা গেলা গোরানাতারাজ পাশানে কুতিব মাথা অনলে পশিব গৌরাঙ্গ নেরনিধি কথা গেলে পাব সে সব সঙ্গীর সঙ্গে যে কইল বিলাস সে সঙ্গনা পাইয়া কান্দে নরোত্তমদাস যে আনিল প্রেম ধন করুণা প্রাচুর হেন প্রভু কথা গেলা আচার্য ঠাকুর জয় গুরুদেবা 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 শ্রী কৃষ্ণ চৈতন্য প্রভু নিত্যানন্দ শ্রী অদ্বৈতা গদাধর শ্রীবাসাদি গৌর ভক্ত বৃন্দ শ্রী কৃষ্ণ চৈতন্য প্রভু নিত্যানন্দ শ্রী অদ্বৈতা গদাধর শ্রীবাসাদি গৌর ভক্ত বৃন্দ শ্রী কৃষ্ণ চৈতন্য প্রভু নিত্যানন্দ শ্রী অদ্বৈতা গদাধর শ্রীবাসাদি গৌর ভক্ত বৃন্দ শ্রী কৃষ্ণ চৈতন্য প্রভু নিত্যানন্দ শ্রী অদ্বৈতা গদাধর শ্রীবাসাদি গৌর ভক্ত বৃন্দ হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে 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 রাম 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 হরে 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 কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে 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 রাম 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 হরে 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 কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে 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 রাম 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 হরে 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 কৃষ্ণ Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hari Bol, 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 Hari Bol. Today is very auspicious day. Our most revered Gurudev played the pastime of disappearing from this world. It is auspicious because it is eternal lila and it is performed for the satisfaction of Krishna. When we were in Vrindavan in 1999, that time we heard that Srila Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Maharaj disappeared. Then our Gurudev in Harikatha, he told, whatever pure devotee does is for the eternal benefit of all. Only this sentence. But we can understand from other teachings of Gurudev that pure devotee is whatever he is doing for the satisfaction of Krishna. Krishna is all good. So it is for the eternal welfare of all. Now we were singing this song about our Gurudev. One thing I remembered, when we were this 1999 Brajamandal Parikrama, we went to this Kumudvan. There is one Gokul center small there. So there is one pond was there, and then Gurudev spoke some Harikatha about that place, and then already official part finished and devotees were here and there. But few of us, we remained where Gurudev was sitting on chair. Then Gurudev holding that book still from which he was reading, that Brajamandal Parikrama done by Prabhupada, Bhakti Saraswati Thakur. So Gurudev told us that here it is written that in this pond there are many red lotuses. What is the meaning of this? We were only few, maybe 3, 4. Then Gurudev was not speaking on mic, just we were there. What is the meaning of this? Then no one could give any answer. Then Gurudev himself said, this means the faces of gopis. They're inside the water and their face is out and it looks like red lotuses. Then again we could understand that Gurudev is a realized soul, because we felt that he's speaking from his vision now, not from some theoretical or something. Then we were all astonished. Then we were just silent, and yes, so Gurudev is like that. So also I was, for the appearance day of Gurudev, I spoke some of his lila and some of my experiences with him. So few also I remembered I want to share with you. In Chandigarh 2000, Gurudev would start that kirtan in the morning for Nagar Sankirtan. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Daya Koramore, and then Jai Dao Nitai Gauranga, like this. But for 2 or 3 days there something was there, I don't remember clearly, but Gurudev could not come at beginning. Later he came for Harikatha. Then after maybe 3 days again, Gurudev started from the mat. that kirtan, and we all felt that this is different than was this last 3 days when someone else was doing. We all felt this, and it was different. It was realized that platform. Then when Gurudev finished Nitai Gaurango, then Evaramaidoya Koronit and that, and Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, then when Gurudev's Kirtan finished, then he told on mic, when our Gurudev was doing Kirtan, that was something different. Means Gurudev was thinking about his own Gurudev, Srila Bhakti Daita Madhav Goswami Maharaj, but we all understood why he told that, because to confirm what we all felt, all devotees felt. It was very clear, so we got that confirmation, yes. When our Gurudev sings, that is something different. We all felt. Then, in Chandigarh, maybe it was 2007 or something like this, I don't remember clearly, or 8, around that time. So before we were going back to Slovenia, we had darshan, and Gurudev asked me, how is the program going on there? Because before, many years before, Gurudev told me, you should have program once in a week. Devotees should gather, then Kirtan and Harikatha, you read the scriptures and Prasad. So we were doing. But he told me and Boshuda that now you are having once in a week, then slowly you should have like 2 times and then 3 times and then daily you should have program. So we started doing, gradually we started doing daily, me and Boshuda at home. Then I don't know which year, but maybe some year we started like in the morning little program and evening also little program. So 2 times in a day, like living like in the mat. But it was less time, like altogether with Kirtan and Harikatha, half an hour morning, half an hour evening, or maybe like a little more in evening. So that time, Gurudev asked me, how is the program? Then I said, Gurudev, now 2 times already we are having daily, but maybe there was little pride, how I said, Gurudev, already 2 times now. Then Gurudev smiled and he said, you should always think of Krishna. Always you should think of Krishna. And you should never forget him. Forgetting Krishna is a mistake. Like very clearly Gurudev said, and we felt how he's speaking. The Gurudev is always in remembrance of Krishna. So he's saying, forgetting Krishna is a mistake. And he said, now you saw here, continuously we have to remember Krishna. This during Kartik Brata, this Ashtakala Lila, so continuously we have to remember. Then I felt Gurudev wants to now go further, like, okay, once in a week program, okay, 2 times, 3 times week, daily, then like this, then, but his target is that we have to come to this point of constant remembrance of Krishna. And he said, you should think, I belong to Krishna, my wife belongs to Krishna, everything belongs to Krishna, and you should always worship Krishna constantly. You saw like now during Kartik we are doing, so then I understood that this is next stage. Then I also forgot to tell before that it was in 2006 and 2007 or 7 and 8, I'm not sure, but 2 years in our daily mat when Gurudev was staying for Kartik, but not full. Either we went to Chandigarh or 2008 Brindavan, like not full, but most. So that time, that his Sevak, Masterji or Damodar Prabhu, he gave me seva that I should wash Gurudev's cloth. Means that dhoti bottom and kopin and t-shirt and uttariya, that. And sometimes, no, every day that, at least that small towel, like when Gurudev was eating, and sometimes, depends, sometimes bed sheet also. So, and Gurudev used to do Sandhya more late, so that time cloth came. So I used to do that on the roof in New Delhi, washing clothes every day, and I felt that cloth is not ordinary. Like in Shastra you will find there was one envious person. He hated devotees. Then he went to one sadhu. He wanted to like disturb him, but when he was going, that sadhu's cloth was drying outside. So when he was passing, some drops of that wetness from that cloth touched him, his body. Then his heart changed. Then he surrendered to that sadhu. So cloth also is not, because all shoes, cloth, plate, everything what Gurudev uses is also transcendental. So that time I got that experience, that cloth of Gurudev is transcendental, and I got so many realizations, so many doubts, so many things new and new understanding, and so many realizations came by just washing that Gurudev's cloth. And sometimes I got in Delhi, also in Kolkata, to wash his plate, silver plate, and those little pots. So that also is special. You can feel when doing this, you can feel it is not ordinary. Then in 2006, generally, as I told before, Gurudev wanted I should come for Kartik. So I was coming, and in 2006, Gurudev, he was supposed to go to Mumbai for Kartik Brata. Already it was decided. So already I bought ticket for Mumbai to go there. Like 1 month before I bought ticket. So, but in between, Gurudev played some pastime of sickness. He was taken to hospital also, that stand he got. Then that Gurudev will go to Delhi, it was, that he will go to Mumbai, it was cancelled. Our Acharya Maharaj, he will do that program in Mumbai, Kartik Brata, because already it was announced and everything. And our Srila Bharati Goswami Maharaj will be in Chandigarh, and Gurudev will be in Delhi. But how much Gurudev will speak or not speak, or that was uncertain. But it was certain that he will stay in Delhi until further notice. Then I was not sure what to do, because Gurudev always wanted I should come to him. But also he told me you should come for Kartik because there are many programs, Nagar Sankirtan, those Jam Kirtans, everything. So that is already announced, all devotees will go there. And another thing is Bharati Maharaj will also have Kartik Brata in Chandigarh, so a little I was confused. Then I sent message to Gurudev, question, that what I should do now. My ticket already is for Mumbai. Then Gurudev told to Sevak, Tamal Krishna, you tell them what is my program. That was his reply. He did not say, you have to come to me. You should not go there. You should not go to Bharati Maharaj. Not like this. He said, you tell them what is my program. Then Tamal Krishna said, Gurudev's program is he will stay in Delhi. Then I also decided, I understood what Gurudev wants to say and why he said like that. Then I came to Delhi and Gurudev was very happy, and how much Gurudev that time was able to participate in the functions did, but darshans were there, so that was one very nice. But at the so from Mumbai I landed and went to Delhi by train. Then again Gurudev became better, so he went to Mumbai for last, I think, 3 days of Kartik. So we also went with flight that time from Delhi to Mumbai, and that Kartik Brata was there. Last 3 days Gurudev spoke some Harikatha in the evening. Then Gurudev was staying in one flat. That time, before going, I requested Gurudev that I want to go to Braja Dham to do Govardhan Parikrama, because Gurudev will then go to Hyderabad and Calcutta like this. Then Gurudev said, yes, it is very good, but you go with some local person who knows local language. So when we came to Vrindavan, our mat, that Adikesha Prabhu, now he's Sannyasi Maharaj, he was there, so he was arranged by Gurudev that he was knowing Hindi and everything, so we had no difficulty. And we came to Radhakund, also that Gauriya Mat established by Prabhupada, and that sannyasi told me and Boshuda, we were speaking little, he said, you come here for bhajan. For a long time you come here for bhajan. Then I said that I would have to ask Gurudev for permission. Then that sannyasi said, yes, you can ask him, he knows me very well. Then I asked Gurudev, and he said, of course it is good that, no, first Gurudev replied that Radhakunda is the highest transcendental realm. Our Prabhupada Srila Bhakti Saraswati Thakur saw it is not different from Radharani. That is why he never stepped inside with his feet, only took water on head, bowing down and took water. So we have to follow the instructions of Prabhupada. If we want to reach that Radhakunda, what is the Prabhupada's instruction? Koro uchai svare harinam rop. You have to loudly chant Harinam without tenfold offenses. Then you can reach. And he said, of course, we may go there and we may bow down there and we may pray for grace. That is okay. But for staying, it is better to stay at our mats. Because that was under management of Chaitanya Mat. So we go and we bow down, and Prabhupada Bhajan Kutir in north side, and there is Gauriya Mat, Kunja Bihari, everything. So, but better to stay, it will be more practical. And that time Gurudev also told me that in Mumbai, this he was telling me in Mumbai, that you should, that means Gurudev told, my Gurudev told us that you should read Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur's books, then you will get everything, because he's a realized soul. What he wrote is not from books or theoretical or imagined, no, he was chanting Harinam, and what was revealed in his pure heart, that is what he wrote. So you read Our Gurudev told us, you read Bhaktivinoda Thakur's books, then you will get everything. Then I understood Gurudev wants me to do this. And Gurudev also told me now, when we are in beginning, we are doing bhajan, then Maya will attack us. And we will lose also. Fighting with her, we will lose. But if we go on practicing and we will become more spiritually strong, then Maya will still attack us, but we will be able to win that fight. But in beginning, many times we may lose, means this sense gratification, that this doing. So, but you should become spiritually strong by practice. Then you can go further. Then Maya will not be able to win over you. And in Gokul Mahavan also he gave some instructions. I forgot now, maybe later I will remember. And then many times when Gurudev used to answer some question, my question, sometimes he said at the end, but one day I will have to go, like in a mood of apology. And always I was like this, yes, I know. So Gurudev was preparing me for this, and he was telling, I will not die, only I will go to Golok. Like this, sometimes he was telling. Then I was very alert when Gurudev will give last message, like Prabhupada or our Parangurudev, Antim Vani. But I could not notice that time. Later I noticed that for the last 3 years or 2 years when Gurudev was speaking, he was giving his last message. Because it was in 2010 that Gurudev played that pastime, that he wanted to go to Govardhan for bhajan due to his weak health, and someone else will be Acharya, but devotees did not agree. Then Gurudev said, my Gurudev does not allow me. But that time Gurudev's mood little changed when he came back. He became more strong and also more like in the mood of Guru, not in the mood of like disciple as before. So his lectures were very like not big, many topics, but what he spoke very strongly, and he also said, if you don't believe in this, then everything will be 0, 0, 0, 0. And very strongly he was speaking. And also I remember in Guwahati, we were there 2012 maybe. Yes, maybe 12. So Gurudev gave their Harikatha, and he said, this verse is there in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Ata Shri Krishna Namadi Navavad Garajame. Then he said, this verse is in Chaitanya Charitamrita for Rupa Goswami. If you don't believe in Chaitanya Charitamrita, then you go out. Go from here. Like very strongly. Last few years, 2-3 years, Guru is very strongly speaking. Some recordings are still there. Everything will be 0. If you don't have faith in Bhaktivinoda Thakur, is 0. Very strong, like a guru, like a lion, like his Prabhupada. That style was there. So what was Gurudev speaking in his last message? Every Harikatha same topic. Granter Arambe Kori Mangalacharan. Guru Vaishnav Bhagavan Tiner Smaran. Tiner Smarane Hoy Bigna Binashan. Ochi Rate Hoy Nijo Abishta Puran. It is from Chaitanya Charitamrita. Our Gurudev used to say, Ochirate nijo avishta Puran. Though in Chaitanya Charitamrita in one version it is Onayase nijo banchita Puran. It means Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami is saying, before I start this scripture, I am first doing Mangalacharan, auspicious invocation prayer. How? By remembering Guru, Vaishnava or Vaishnavas and Bhagavan. Then Guru said, real Guru, real Vaishnava, Shakshat and Bhagavan. By this remembrance, all obstacles to bhajan will be removed and all your devotional desires will be fulfilled. So one version is Onayas Nijo Vanchita Puran in Chaitanya Charitamrita is very easily all your desires will be fulfilled. Our Guru said Ochirate Nijo Avishta Puran means very quickly all your devotional desires will be fulfilled. So this verse Gurudev used to explain and say very strongly, and if you don't accept this, everything is 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. And I cannot explain how strong, but with this finger also like this he was, like Prabhupada. Then next verse Gurudev spoke was Ata Shri Krishna Namadi Na Bhavet Grajyam Indriyer Sevan Mukhe Hi Jivado Swayam Eva Spuratyada. From Rupa Goswami in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, also in Chaitanya Charitamrita quoted, means Krishna's name, transcendental name, therefore Krishna's transcendental name, forms, pastimes, qualities, associates, you cannot comprehend, you cannot realize with material senses. Gross, eyes, touch, and subtle, mind, intelligence, ego, cannot. Only one who will have service attitude, Sevan Mukata. Once Gurudev told me personally, it means one who, through pure devotee, I said, Gurudev said, then how we can realize? Then I said, by having service attitude, by service to Krishna. And he said, yes, it means by pure devotee. You have to do that service and you will get this inclination to serve Krishna from pure devotee. And you have to follow his instruction. Then, if you do this, then Krishna will reveal himself to you. You have to engage all your senses, tongue and all senses, in the service of Krishna by pure devotee. Then Krishna will, by himself, by his own will, he will reveal himself. And you can see, you can realize by your transcendental senses. So this verse Gurudev used to explain. Rupa Goswami is giving us warning. If we will not do this, everything is 0, 0, 0. And another verse, Gurudev told every Harikatha, Labdva sudurlavam idam bahu sambhavante manusham artadam anityam apiha dhira turnam jateta na pateta anumrityu java nishreya sabisha kalu sarvata syat. That after many births, onek janmer pore, that is Bengali also noticed there, Gurudev was reading, that we got this human birth. It is very rare, it is valuable, but it is temporary. Labda sudurlam, very rare. Labda sudurlam idam bahu sambhavante, after many births. And it is artadam, it is valuable. Why? Because you can get Supreme Lord, you can attain. Human birth has got discriminating power. Creating other species, Supreme Lord was not satisfied. He was satisfied by creating human being, because human being has discriminating power, vivek. He can know what is good, what is bad, what is eternal, what is non-eternal. He can accept eternal truth, Supreme North. And Turnam jateta napateta anumrityu javan. And it is anityam, yes, it is temporary. So one who knows this, he will immediately start bhajan. Turnam jateta napateta anum, before another death would occur. You don't know. Gurudev asked us in Harikatha, do you know when you will die? You don't know. So any moment we may lose this. What will go with us? Any moment. So immediately you have to start. And always he was quoting, this verse was spoken by Prabhupada for 1 month continuously in Ultadanga wrote that mat, first mat, and all would accept. Then those two Scottish church students, sometimes Gurudev used to explain, and Nishreyasa Bishakalu Saratasyat, that all this sense gratification is already available in other species of life. Eating, sleeping, mating, defending. But in human life we got this chance, so we should not waste it. We should utilize it for Nishreyasaya, means ultimate good. And immediately you should start. And when Gurudev explaining first line, Labdas Durlava Midam Bahu Sambhavante Manushamartadam, Bahu Sambhavante means Onek Janmer Pore, after many births, then Gurudev gave that verse. Jalaja Navalakshani Stavara Laksha Bingshati. Krime Rudra, that verse. Every time. And whoever Gurudev met in those 2-3 years, he spoke this verse to him. That this human birth is very small in number. Other species are more, so it is very valuable, very rare. You should not waste. And he gave example of Bharat Maharaj, that he got birth of a deer, so there is no guarantee we will get again this human birth. So you should not be careless, and immediately you have to start. Knowing these all facts, that sense gratification was available already everywhere, in all species. And this human life is very rare and valuable, but temporary. So immediately you have to start. So this verse Gurudev used to tell all the time. And Shri Deita Das Kirtanete Ash Kora Uchchai Sare Horinam Rob. Kirtana Prabhave Smarana Hoibe Se Kale Nirjon Bhajan Sambhav. That Prabhupada is always requesting or always desiring for loud kirtan from the core of heart, and by the power of kirtan, smaran will come naturally, and that time you can do bhajan alone. Gurudev, when wanted to go to Govardhan, so after that, when he said my Gurudev did not approve, then he was speaking this verse. It is meant for us. But Gurudev did that, Nirjan Bhajan, when doing the pastime of getting that some brain strokes he got and something happened there. So this and Gurudev also used to repeat in last 2-3 years about Dhruva Charit, that we have to think all are good, I am bad, like Dhruva. I did bad deeds in past, so I am getting the fruit through others. They are good, they are instrumental in the hands of Supreme Lord. So all are good, I am bad. He said we are seeing many people chanting Harinam, but they are not following proper behavior. They are criticizing, he is bad, he is bad, he is bad. Then how they can progress in bhajan? You cannot. You have to think all are good, I am bad. Then you can chant Harinam without blaming anyone. Then this Leela of Dhruva, Gurudev used to repeat, very rarely Prabhupada, Prahlad, but many times also Ambarish Maharaj. When we were in Ludhiana, like almost continuously, when going to some houses for Harikatha, Ambarish Maharaj Charitra, that how he engaged all the senses in the service of Supreme Lord and gradually got that ultimate goal of life, and Durvasa could not disturb him. So these topics Gurudev used to repeat all the time. Then after, when he became externally, like not interacting so much, then he was playing this pastime of internal bhajan, and others who visited him, they also noticed, those advanced devotees, they saw, and we did those kirtans. So it was going on. Then in 2017, already before I told, when we were 2007 in Chandigarh, that time Gurudev got some bleeding, so he was taken to hospital. He was very weak. Gurudev himself told me when he was going to hospital, on the way downstairs, he told, I'm weak, so they're taking me to hospital. But Gurudev was shining like anything. Then in hospital, then we were told that Gurudev is coming back from hospital. He refused that treatment there. I already explained there before. So then we thought that he will disappear. And Gurudev also told after that I was going, but Krishna did not allow me. This he spoke to everyone, but only to one sevak he told, Krishna told I have to remain here for 10 more years. I did not hear this at that time, but Boshuda heard from that sevak, but she did not tell me. But she told me that she was counting, like when this will come. After 10 years, it will come 2017. Then years were passing, and she told me already I forgot in between. But when there was New Year 2017, then spontaneously she remembered, oh, this is this year. That time also she did not tell me. Only after disappearance of Gurudev, because that sevak told you cannot tell to anyone. Then really it was 2017, and in between Gurudev, his health was sometimes better, sometimes like this, but it was going on. Then I was that time in Vienna, Gauriya Math, because they called me when that Sannyasi Maharaj from Bagbazar Gauriya Math came, so I was with him. And one day in the morning, I got message from Boshuda on my mobile phone that the message came from India by email that Gurudev's health is not good. Then when I read that message, it was early in the morning, I still remember. After Mangal Arati, I came back. So then I became disturbed reading that message. Then suddenly, from within my heart, Gurudev reminded me about one Harikatha, which he was answering one my question, and also Boshuda, in 2006, in May. That Harikatha is still there, recording is there. When I asked Gurudev that when, actually Boshuda wanted to ask, but I spoke the question. Both we had, but I was speaking. It was meant that she will, but Tamal Krishna said I should say. So anyway, the question was the same, that after Gurudev will disappear, then how the communication will go on with Gurudev, or how the connection. Then that Gurudev replied, you can hear that reply, that you are reading Bhagavad Gita. If even the soul, Atma of conditioned soul is eternal, then how Gurudev will be non-eternal? Gurudev is eternal. And we did not see with this eye real form of Gurudev, that eternal. Then he spoke about Nayan Moni Manjari and Kamala Manjari, Bhaktivinoda Thakur Prabhupada, and we did not see, but they are eternal. And that Prabhupada said, for those whom I graced, if it is necessary to help them, I will appear again. So much affection he has. So Gurudev was explaining this eternality of Guru, and that I should not worry about this, or I should not think about this. I should submit to Gurudev, and then this means it will go to his Guru, by Guru Parampara it will go to Krishna. So you should not give up this Guru Parampara. You should take absolute shelter, and you should go on worshipping. You should not worry about this. You can hear, and in short now I told. So that came to me, that once you should not worry about this. Because I was disturbed, I saw that message. And before that, I forgot to tell, one time Boshuda was asking this question also in Kolkata, our mat, maybe 2000, I forgot which year, that also we have recording. She asked that when Gurudev will disappear, how communication will go on. Then Gurudev said, by heart. Krishna is in the heart of every living entity. Then Boshuda said, yes, okay, Krishna, but I am asking about Gurudev. Then Gurudev said, Guru is one with Krishna. Where there is Krishna, there is Gurudev. They're one. So he said by heart. And Gurudev also said one more thing. You should do bhajan in such a way that we will meet in Vrindavan. That time also we felt that Gurudev is not theoretically speaking. He said that we will meet in Vrindavan. You should do bhajan like this. That was very special. But that last part was not recorded. Gurudev only said that. Then already Prasad Gurudev was giving, and we were about to go out. Then at the end, recording already stopped. Gurudev said, and one more thing. You should do bhajan in such a way that we will meet in Vrindavan. So in this way Gurudev prepared us. And also in 2006, that Mumbai Kartik Brata, I met that Bhakti Ujjal Muni Maharaj, who wrote this song which we sang before. So, and our Gurudev's Pranam mantra also. So I was very happy. Then I requested, Maharaj, can you also make for Guru Parampara song those last lines? Then he said, yes, I will make. Then he made and he gave me, and he told me translation also. I still have it. Now we are not using that version. We are using from Turiyashai Maharaj, but that version I still have. Then on paper, then in Kolkata, I wanted to show that to Gurudev. I had in paper. Then Gurudev, Gurudev asked, what is that? Then I said, Gurudev, something about like that Guru Parampara song. I requested that Maharaj for you if you can. Then Guru said, I don't want to see. I don't want to see. Like giving us teaching that Gurudev is not thinking I'm Guru or for any name and form like this. He said that I don't want to see. Then I did not force. I just accepted, okay. Then Gurudev looking at me and he said that you can use after disappearance. That time also, how Gurudev told that, it was realized thing. It was not like any fear of like I will die or something. Gurudev was just saying like that event after disappearance, like a lila. Really, it was heard like a lila that will happen, or that he already did so many times. before. So after that disappearance, then you can use. So that also in this way Gurudev used to prepare us. And then what happened? So I'm in Vienna, and that after a few seconds when I was disturbed, I read that message. Then I got that you don't worry about this. From that Harikatha, 11 years ago, that came by Gurudev's grace. Then I understood, oh, now Gurudev will disappear. Then soon after that, my mother called me on mobile. Did you see that message came from India that Gurudev's health is not good? I said, yes, I saw. Boshuda sent me. I think Gurudev will disappear now. I told her. And my mother also was disturbed, and she was praying to Gurudev. Then he also made her understand that you don't worry. So then that pastime of sickness was going on, and I was still in Vienna, and one Maharaj I had to bring to Slovenia, and then that Vishnu Maharaj, I would have to go to pick him up in Zagreb. So, and also it was like, it was not possible, nor I felt that Gurudev is calling me that I have to come to India. I did not feel like that. Some devotees, they felt, but some didn't. So I was there in Vienna, but I was thinking like this. Then what happened, one day after Mangal Arati, I was there for many days, and always I'm going Mangal Arati, then morning Kirtan program, everything is normal. But one day after Mangal Arati, I felt so sleepy that it was like unbearable. And I was surprised, what is this now? Why I'm so sleepy? It's nothing different. But I felt so sleepy, unbearable, that I went, without joining that program, I went back to my room and I had to sleep. Then in that sleep, Gurudev appeared in my dream. And there, the mood was like, as we know, before disappearance of Prabhupada, he used to give some small instructions to his disciples, or telling them thank you for this service, or like this, some small, like how to go on. So that same kind of mood was in that dream, Gurudev, and he spoke how to go on for me personally. That was all totally personal. I did not tell to anyone. Even I did not write down, but I am remembering like it was yesterday, some instructions how to go on. And then I woke up. Then I understood, oh, this is why I felt so sleepy, because of this. I had to get this dream, that message, and then this was second confirmation that Gurudev he will disappear. Then maybe next day or that same day, in the evening Harikatha, I don't know, maybe that Maharaj was speaking, or I don't know, but suddenly I felt from east side, like from India side, I felt again Gurudev appearing. It was during wakeful, and during Harikatha it was. I still remember that Gurudev showing me like a movie, and it was like a stream of oil, like uninterrupted. Like they say, before you die, your whole life flashes, you can see, or after you die, flashes. So that time, that like a flash, that movie of how I was in India with Gurudev, and Gurudev telling me, you see, I took you to so many places. You got so much mercy. Don't feel disappointed or something. Like in this trying to pacify me. See how much you got mercy. Like, don't be disturbed or don't be discouraged or like this. Then that time I started crying, because really I saw that how much that causeless mercy. So then I knew this was third confirmation. Then when I was driving that another Maharaj to Slovenia, then in car we got message that Gurudev is doing some miracle there, doctors, some medical miracle. Then I felt, yes, Gurudev wants to show, because doctors said it is impossible that someone can survive like with these parameters, but still he was alive. So when I got that message, I immediately understood, yes, Gurudev wants to show that he is not dying because of disease or karma or something, but it is his lila. He's not ordinary person. Then we had program with that Maharaj, and then next day in the evening, it was here around 7 something, we got news that Gurudev disappeared from in Kolkata, entered into Nitya Lila. And before that, so many devotees, they gathered there, like for 6 days, there was non-stop kirtan there. From all over the world, devotees, they were coming, and they did kirtan non-stop 24 hours, and it was very powerful, I heard. And all were united, and there was reading of Dhruva Charit, Prahlad Charit, and Ambarish Charit in front of Gurudev's room, and like this. So then Gurudev disappeared, entered into Nitya Lila. Then I felt, when I was doing Sandhya, I felt this is some transcendental event, but then I felt that separation grief, that now this whole world is void, it is all useless, because now who will give you love, real love? Gurudev left, so now nothing is in this world, whole world is void. I want to go where Gurudev went, I want to go there, I want to meet him there. That was very strong feeling that time, and it was there. Then next day, that one photo was shown, that first photo I saw when Gurudev's transcendental form on like that bed. So then when I saw that photo, again I got that experience as whole life I got, that whenever I saw Gurudev, how beautiful he is, not of this world. So this time also when I saw that photo, Gurudev was so beautiful, and I started little smiling, like all glory to Gurudev. Like I was again positively surprised, and also it was little, I don't know how to express, but I was thinking like, Jai to Gurudev, this is like impossible. Even when he's dead, he's so beautiful. Like that came. It's not ordinary. Of course, Gurudev is not dead, but that was like that feeling was not that I was thinking Gurudev is dead, but when I saw that beauty, then this thought, oh, how this is possible. Even when he's dead, he's so beautiful. That was some different then, because that is transcendental body. So then they took to Mayapur, and I already explained in those days when I was showing Gurudev's Lila how he was received everywhere. Then they put in Samadhi, and I was watching that Samadhi ceremony on internet. I was in Croatia at that time because I had to pick Srila Bhakti Vichar Vishnu Maharaj of Krishna Chaitanya Mission, because everything was fixed program. So I was watching on internet, and it was good connection. Then they did Abhishek and everything according to scriptural injunctions, how Mahaprabhu showed. Everything they did, and I heard so many people came, lack of people, devotees from all over, and they were speaking glories of Gurudev. Everything was amazing. Then that Vishnu Maharaj, he knows our Gurudev since long time, since 80s, and our Gurudev also used to encourage him and praise him. He wrote some articles for the WVA, maybe for our Chaitanya Vani also, I don't know, but Gurudev used to praise him that he can speak good, he can write good. Gurudev personally told me in Delhi also sometime that when we are going to president of Slovenia, then Gurudev say, you bring that Vishnu Maharaj, he can speak nicely. And Gurudev himself one time gave me one message for that our president. I told to Gurudev asked me what you spoke there in the WVA meeting. Then I said these things and about president. Then I said that I want to encourage president to follow that your article about putting spiritual education in this secular education. I want to say this to him. Then Guru said, no, don't tell this. You tell him that now this is special Kali Yuga. Krishna appeared as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and that highest Krishna prem we can get by chanting. This you tell him. Then I was surprised why Gurudev is saying this. Then I called that secretary of president. Then he was ready to meet me, and I came to him and I said, I have my one message from my Gurudev. And I told him, I asked him, you are still reading Bhagavad Gita? He said, yes. Then I said, you see, that same Krishna came now as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and there are 4 yugas, and this Kali Yuga, and this is very special, and everything I repeated what Gurudev told me, and he was hearing, and after he took prasad, that also hearing. Then soon after that, he left his body because of some sickness. Then I understood why Gurudev told me, don't tell this. That is okay, that is good, but it is not meant for him now. You directly tell him what is the point. Then I understood that Gurudev already knew what has to be said to that. And that president, sometimes he used to chant also little Mahamantra. So, yes, then, and Gurudev already before he told me in 2012, in Mayapur, in front of his Bhajan Kutir, after that Tulsi Vringa like this, he told me, when my Gurudev disappeared from Kolkata, then he came here and he was showing to Samadhi Mandir of Parang Gurudev. Then Gurudev told me, I will also come here, and he was showing that direction. Later I heard that they were discussing where to put Samadhi of Gurudev in our Mayapur mat, because there was a parking place that time for buses. So they were discussing. Then I think ultimately Srila Bhagavad Goswami Maharaj told that it should be there, near. So they decided. But Gurudev already told me 5 years before. He told me, I will also come here, showing with finger. So really they put there in Samadhi, and then now they made both together because non-different. So then what happened, that same year, 2017, I told before, Gurudev told, Krishna told me 10 more years. So really 2017, Gurudev left, and hearing that word from Gurudev, I will come here. I decided I will go to Mayapur for Kartik. Because Gurudev was telling me I have to come for Kartik and where he is. So the Gurudev will come here. Then I went, and by Gurudev's arrangement, my god brother called me. There is one devotee from South America, he's coming. So his first time in India. So he will land in Kolkata also, if you can go with him to Mayapur and little show him around and like this. So I said, okay. Then we were going in car and we were speaking. I spoke some Harikatha like this. Then he was telling me that I want to take initiation. I wanted to take from Bharati Maharaj, but he did not want, because he was already initiated by one guru, but there was some problem. So he wanted reinitiation. He was searching here and there. Then he told, I am very sorry I could not meet your Gurudev, otherwise I would want to take from him. So like this we were speaking. Then we came to Mayapur. Then I bowed down to Gurudev's Samadhi first time. At that time I did not feel much. Then in evening time, when there was kirtan and many devotees, that time when we started doing parikrama, that time I very directly I felt the presence of Gurudev by his grace, that he is existing eternally and he is existing there. And Gurudev was showing me that you should do bhajan together with devotees. That will be more potent. That is why he appeared at that time. And he told that anyone who will come here can get my grace. Can get my grace. But for initiation, that is not possible now. Has to go to some living guru here. But that was very clear. Whoever will come, they can get my grace. Everyone can get grace, but not for initiation. That, and I felt the Gurudev presence there. Then later on, sometimes also Gurudev gave some guidance from his Samadhi. So in this way, then yes, then that year, this 2017, one time I was going from our mat towards there, Gopinath Gauriya mat, on the road, I remember. Then suddenly I remembered, that Maharaj wrote those 4 lines for Gurudev, and Gurudev told me I can use after his disappearance, but I forgot where I put that paper. I was not sure, I lost it or where is there, but I was very regretting. Gurudev told me I can use after his disappearance, but I lost it. So I was fully regretting. But that remembrance came by Gurudev's grace. Already I forgot in between. Then when I came back home to Slovenia and I was on Facebook, then I saw that friend's suggestion was there. Like the Facebook says, people you may know, like they are suggesting. So I saw the photo of that Maharaj, Bhakti Ujjwal Muni Maharaj. Then I requested and he accepted, and I chatted him, and he called me by Facebook call and also video call, and we spoke. Then I was very happy and he was also happy. After a long time we saw. Then I asked Maharaj, do you still have that? I know that time you wrote, do you still have that? Or otherwise, if you can write new one or again or something. He said, no, I have. Wait. Then he went to search and he found it and he gave me, and I was very happy. I felt it is Gurudev's grace. It is Gurudev's grace, without any doubt. It is impossible. It is his arrangement. Then what happened? After 2 weeks from that time, that Maharaj also disappeared from this world. So that was again Gurudev's arrangement. 2 weeks later, then that would be lost. But Gurudev really made that, because he told me, you can use, but after disappearance. Like to that my god brother, Kanai Prabhu, he said, you can tell this lila with me, but after my disappearance. So that devotee also kept. For many years he kept inside. Then now he's speaking. So Gurudev was that. I felt the Gurudev is made, clearly he made that arrangement. So Gurudev told that pure devotees, they appear in this world and then they go by the desire of Krishna. Also our Bharati Maharaj told me that time in Chandigarh, when it looked like that Gurudev will disappear, then Bharati Maharaj told me that for great souls it is not because of any health and these things. No. When Krishna wants, then they will go. He said, I was also very sick. And also I wanted to go from Puri. And I was praying to Jagannath, I want to go. I don't want to stay in this world. But Jagannath did not allow me. No, you have to preach more. So he said about your Gurudev, be sure. It is nothing connected with any health or anything. It is connected with Krishna's desire. So they come by Krishna's, now I'm telling, Bharati Maharaj only told me that. But our Gurudev told, they come by Krishna's will. Out of compassion they appear in this world and then they disappear. But they are eternal. And Gurudev told, you have to submit to this bona fide preceptorial channel and go on doing bhajan. And like he told to Boshuda, you do bhajan in such a way that we will meet in Vrindavan. So that is my goal. Because that time I felt this world is void, nothing. I want to meet Gurudev there. So this is how much I could remember today about this disappearance. But definitely it is not ordinary event, some conditioned soul dying. Karma, no, it is Lila and Gurudev arranging everything. And really he is eternal. Later he appeared sometimes in dream. Again I'm telling, not that I'm any special or advanced devotee, no, fully fallen, but causeless mercy of Gurudev to show me. Yes, this I forgot to tell. That Vishnu Maharaj, he knows Gurudev, Gurudev knows him. So that was also our great fortune. That he came to Slovenia, we had program, it was Ekadashi day. So he spoke about the glories of Gurudev, like much, and we were all very fortunate. And from Tattva platform, from real platform, he was speaking. Then at the end of that program, there was some kirtan, and he told me, now you give Jayadvani, like for end. And I was doing Guru Gaurango, Gandharvika Giridhara, Guru Gaurango, Radha Madan, this I'm not doing. Then when I came to Gurudev, then I was trying to say Jai Nitya Lila, but I started crying. That time, Nitya Lila, I could not say. Then fully crying, and somehow I could little manage. Then Vishnu Maharaj said, yeah, this is good. We should cry for Gurudev, not for worldly things. Then that same night, but that Harikatha was very good. That was also arranged by Gurudev. How he explained everything, Guru Tattva and some Lila of Gurudev and teaching and how they are going to Golok and everything. Then maybe that recording is still there somewhere, I don't know. Then when I came back home with Vishnu Maharaj here in this room, then I was doing evening Sandhya. Then during that Sandhya, that time Gurudev appeared. Means I could not see like a form, but I could feel that he's existing now in Goloka, existing, and he's non-different from Krishna. Like Krishna is transcendental, Gurudev is transcendental. They're like absolute counterpart, like that, this and this, and they are in Goloka, and I felt existence of Gurudev. Then that pacified me, and also Gurudev gave me that message. This entering into Nitya Lila, that is not something bad. That is very good. That is good. That message came by the grace of Gurudev. Then, after that, when I saw that now Gurudev entered into Nitya Lila and is one with Krishna, transcended that Vrindavan, then after that I could I'm searching for a word how to explain. Then I could happily I could say Jai Nitya Lila Pravishta Om Vishnupat Gurudev. By Gurudev's grace. He made me understand this is not bad, it is very good. And that I saw, and that I felt that it was all by the grace of Gurudev, and also because that Vishnu Maharaj spoke so nicely from realized platform. So that is Gurudev's mercy, causeless mercy. So He's eternal, and we can get His grace not only in Mayapur in Samadhi you can get, but anywhere else you can get if you pray. He is everywhere. Gurudev said, Gurudev, like Krishna is everywhere, Gurudev is also everywhere. Sadhu is everywhere. When you become eligible, then you can get contact. So Gurudev is everywhere. But our Turyashani Maharaj also told that you will feel some more clear for conditioned souls if you go to his Bhajan Kutir or Samadhi Mandir, because that is meant for this purpose, to give grace. So yes, for today I remember this much. If something else will come during some other time, then I can share. But not ordinary. Like everything about Gurudev, from beginning, first time I met, till the end, not ordinary, something different. And Gurudev is eternal. If you pray, He will guide you, He will grace you, and we have to follow this instruction that we have to do bhajan in such a way, means proper way, that we will meet there in Golok. That I'm waiting to meet again, indirect. Gurudev is gracing, but that meeting also. So I was seeing some Facebook video today from our Mayapur. There was big festival there. Last year I was there during this time, and 1 year before in Gwalpara. No, it was Disappearance also in Mayapur, yes. No, that was after. No, we were here already. So there was big festival today in Mayapur. All Maharajas, they came, old Maharajas, they spoke the glories of our Gurudev. Also, seeing that video, I saw Guru Gaurango Radha Madan Mohan. Then I felt great separation grief. By their grace, I requested them, you please bring me again. So we'll see what they will arrange. So I'm remembering our Gurudev's Samadhi Mandir in Mayapur and his transcendental forum, and bowing down to his lotus feet, praying to kindly forgive, out of causeless mercy, to forgive for all the offenses I made to Gurudev. I disturbed many times. So to kindly forgive and to bless with the service of his lotus feet, and his object to worship, Srila Parang Gurudev, Prabhupada Guru Parampara, and Gaurango Radha Madan Mohan Jiv, praying for his causeless mercy. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hari Bol, 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 Hari Bol. Two things Gurudev reminded me now during Kirtan, that during class days Gurudev wanted to daily hear that Radha Kunda Tata Kirtan, because to show us where is his mind in Vrindavan. I don't want to give up those places all the time, fixed in that. This Kirtan Gurudev always want to hear. And in 2012 also, Navadip Dham Parikrama, first day, Parikrama, Gurudev was supposed to start Kirtan. But there was something going late, devotees not coming, something was going late, but Gurudev was waiting. Then Acharya Maharaj told him, now it is already too late, and Gurudev wanted to speak something, yes, little few lines. So he said, no, already too late, we have to go Parikrama. Then Gurudev became angry. He was running from his bhajan kutir with hands, I still remember, like this, speaking, and everyone was afraid. Then Gurudev took mic and spoke what he wanted to say, that Mahaprabhu appeared in this special Kali Yuga, and he said, why you are doing this? Why you are doing this? I will not stay one more day in this world. He said, means it is not you will die by disease or karma like this. No, Gurudev that time he said, I will not stay one more day in this world. You should not do like this. He was chastising, but that was full mercy. So, Jai Shri Shri Guru Gaurango, Gandharvika Giridhari Jiv ki Jai. Jai Shri Shri Guru Gaurango, Shri Radha Madan Mohan, Panchatatatmak Shri Gaura Hari ki Jai. Jai Shri Shri Guru Gaurango, Shri Radha Nayananath Jiv ki Jai. Jai Shri Gaur Nityananda Prabhu ki Jai. Jai Shri Jagannath Dev ki Jai. जय पतित पावन शिला गुरुदेव की जय. जय तदीय तिरुभाव तिथि पूजा महामहोत्सव की जय. जय शिल परम गुरुदेव की जय. जय शिल प्रभुपाद की जय. जय श्री रूपानुग गुरुवरे की जय. जय श्री पंच तत्व प्रभु की जय. जय श्री वृंदा देवी तुलसी देवी की जय. जय सर्वविघ्न विनाशनकारी श्री नृसिंह देव की जय. जय अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय. जय समागत भक्त वृंद की जय. जय श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय. Gaur Pramanande Hari Bol. Thank you all. Dandavat Pranam. Hari Bol.